The chopper is the first progress-related vehicle that you're going to unlock in Last Day on Earth Survival, and in this video I'm going to be giving you a comprehensive guide on how to unlock it and how to efficiently upgrade it later on. So we're going to be taking a look at how to go about the whole chopper process, and we're also going to be taking a look at why it matters and why it's important to spend time learning about these steps. The first reason why it's important is because the chopper gives you another way to use gasoline, and this gives you another method of transportation around the map if you run out of energy. You're also going to need the chopper to carry a generator to the North Watchtower so that you can unlock these northern zones, and later on you're going to be able to upgrade the chopper so that you can get more inventory spots in it, which is very essential when farming resources or raiding later on. The chopper also allows you to access chopper-specific events, and there's actually quite a few of these, and we'll touch more on the most important ones later. So now that you've seen how many things that the chopper can actually unlock for you inside of the game, we're going to start by taking a look at the easiest ways to finish the chopper. And I'm going to start off by taking a look at what's required for the chopper. There are really only 3 items that are going to be a little bit difficult, and only 2 of which are going to be quite difficult, and that is the chopper fork and the chopper gas tank. These 2 can be a bit of a headache, but it has actually been made a lot easier since the chopper was first released. I would recommend picking up the survival guide if you are a new player. This is going to give you a guaranteed chopper if you can work your way through it, and if you've got a few extra bucks, it's going to give you a lot of extra rewards that really boost your start in the game as well. It's completely alright if you don't pick that up though, and Bunker Alpha is going to be your best bet for getting chopper parts inside the game. However, before you head over there, make sure that the healer doesn't have that muddy broth effect available to you, because that can give you a 5% boost to finding vehicle parts before you open up the bunker. And eventually, when you have dogs with the Bloodhound trait, you'll want to equip those before opening Bunker Alpha as well, as that can give you a nice boost to your vehicle drops. Now, red crates are going to give you the best chance of getting chopper parts, and they regularly include the high value parts like the fork and the gas tank. Yellow crates also have a pretty good drop rate of all of these parts. Green crates can also drop all the chopper parts, but they have a really low chance of dropping the higher value ones. Eventually, you're going to want to start clearing the blind one after every reset, and that's going to give you 10 tickets for each time you defeat him, and that's going to give you a lot more red crates to help supplement your vehicle parts. If you're enjoying this video, please consider dropping a like and maybe subscribing and turning on that notification bell, as I upload a good bit of Last Day on Earth. Now honestly, you could just clear Bunker Alpha and eventually get the chopper, and it's the best way to get the chopper, but you could also complete the farm, and if the farm doors open up while you're sawing open that blue chest, you could have a chance of getting some more chopper parts. You can also get an extra engine in that blue crate. Here's an example of when the barn doors opened up. I also got a bonus puppy there. And you'll want to apply the same method of checking if the healer has muddy broth and equipping any dogs with the Bloodhound trait before opening up the farm as well, because that's going to give you that boost to vehicle parts. So let's say you finished your chopper, you've been driving it around, and you're wondering what's next. Well, in terms of vehicles and the progression that they give to the game, I would recommend going for the boat first if you want to focus on another vehicle, as that's going to give you the most return on your investment. And I've got a complete boat guide that I've uploaded as well, and you can find that in the description of this video. After that, I would recommend focusing on the ATV, and the cool thing is that the chopper can actually help you finish your ATV, which we'll get more into a bit later. One of the things right off the bat that you'll realize after finishing your chopper is that the rest stop event is now open to you. This is a great way to pick up some extra guns and other high value items, and you can also get some gasoline from the choppers that are usually left there. And I would recommend bringing at least 1 gun to these rest stop events, because they can get a little bit difficult sometimes, but usually the payout and rewards is worth the difficulty. Now, as far as upgrading your chopper, because this is the next step you're going to want to focus on, you can head on over to the mechanic at the gas station and you can put in all these parts to level up your chopper. The big level that you're going for is level 40, and level 40 is important because once you get there, you unlock the Junkyard, which we'll touch more on a little bit later. As far as the upgrades and the stats that you can improve on your bike, there's really only one stat that I think is worth improving, and that is the loadability stat. The loadability gives you extra spaces in your chopper bag, which is extremely useful if you eventually unlock the raiding ability, because sometimes you're going to go on raids that are really good and they're going to have more items than you can carry, so you're going to want to fill up your bike with all of the excess items, and if you've upgraded your loadability, that's going to increase the amount of items you can put in there and take home home from the raid. This is also great for resource farming in zones as it allows you to be more efficient there as well. Now, as far as the items I would recommend placing here, I would actually only recommend just focusing on putting your duplicate chopper parts into the upgrade system. Don't be chucking in the gasoline, the wrenches, or the excess engine parts because you're going to need a lot of those later. And really, don't rush to finish the level 40 requirement as it doesn't help that much with the ATV. But the Junkyard isn't just helpful for supplementing your ATV grind, it also has some other applications as well. However, as you can see here, I'm going up against some heavy firepower. You're going to want to come prepared. As far as the ATV parts you can find rubber, car batteries, and cogs here. The other nice bonus about the Junkyard is you can also find car engines inside of the cars, and I regularly find 2 car engines inside of the Junkyard events. However, just be careful if you get the zombie spawn of the Junkyard, as zombies are going to start running at you when you open up the car and set off the alarm. The Junkyard is actually the only reliable place to get those car engines that you'll need for that raider task, because car engines very rarely drop in zones, and this could be a big headache if you don't have the Junkyard unlocked. So now we're going to take a look at the skin and customization options for the chopper, as this is what you're really going to be starting to look at endgame as you've already upgraded your chopper. The first skins that were released were very bare bones and didn't really affect the model at all. They were just new textures that were mapped onto the existing bike model. But later on, we started to see some really interesting changes, and they actually started to update the 3D assets of the model as well. And right around Season 4, we saw some really big changes. And then with Season 6, we actually saw another huge model upgrade. And with the most recent seasons, we've seen really big changes in the terms of quality and what's offered for chopper skins. As far as getting chopper skins, you're really going to want to focus on participating during seasons to get the best ones. And the only bummer about these chopper skins is that sometimes even in seasons, it's still up to RNG if you get the featured chopper or not. However, there is one guaranteed way you can get the chopper skin of your choice, and that's in the Discord Nitro booster giveaway that they run over on the official Last Day on Earth server. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I've made a whole video about the best steel in Last Day on Earth and how it relates to boosting the official server, and I'd recommend checking that out as that could also net you your choice of chopper skin or backpack as well. Now, as far as the last one little bit of information that relates to choppers, and it's going to be spray paint. And spray paint is something that you're going to find really regularly inside of the game. And honestly, the biggest tip I can give you for stockpiling spray paint is to just take it whenever you find it inside a chest. I used to delete them when I'd find them because I didn't think that I would really get into the chopper skins because I wasn't really focused on the chopper. But later on in the game, when they started releasing really cool skins, I wish I'd had stockpiled that spray paint. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.